allowed to cast their vote and cast their ballot. I think school board elections where kids actually got to speak to the effect of the decisions made by, I think that there are some cases where democratic ethic that says cities decide is so specific as I'm not
to vote
in concomitant conversation about the right to vote.
What is your view?
And so if we have decided that certain populations will no longer be taxed in the United States, then I can see a concomitant conversation about the right to vote.
What is your view about some municipalities like San Francisco who have decided that it's okay for some non-citizens to vote in local elections?
I think there's a difference between municipal and state and federal. Part of the municipality, I'm not arguing for it or against it, but I will say, having been deputy city attorney, there's the granularity of what cities decide is so specific as to, I think, allow for people to be participants in the process without it somehow undermining our larger democratic ethic that says that you should be a citizen to be a part of the conversation.
So in some cases you would be supportive of non-citizens voting?
I wouldn't oppose it. I mean, I actually think that there are some cases where 16-year-olds should be allowed to cast their vote and cast their ballot. I think school board elections where kids actually got to speak to the effect of the decisions made by the school board members, the effect it has on their education, I think there's a legitimate argument for having that conversation. I haven't decided where I stand on it, but I think that's a conversation we need to have.
So you're a solutions-oriented person, and every time we have an election, Republicans